There are some recipes that you come back to over and over again, and this is definitely one of them. I'm making sushi bowls for dinner, and it is truly one of the best customizable dinner recipes. I started by cooking my rice in the Instant Pot. I use jasmine rice. You can buy sushi rice if you'd like, just something that's a little bit stickier than a basmati rice, for example. Cook that for 5 minutes on regular pressure. Of course, remember to wash your rice, please. And then it was time to press the tofu. I picked up this extra firm tofu at Trader Joe's today, and it doesn't have a ton of moisture, but I still decided to press it using my sheet pan and then a cast iron skillet. I let it rest on a clean towel and under all that weight for about 15 minutes so all that liquid is thoroughly drained. And while that's being pressed, I prepped my vegetables. For today's recipe, I was using broccoli, cucumber, avocado, and edamame. And for the broccoli, I just tossed it in some avocado oil, salt, pepper, and garlic powder and gave that a nice mix. After setting that aside, it was time to prep the pressed tofu. For this, the marinade is avocado oil, garlic powder, and soy sauce. And you just give that a really good toss before adding in the cornstarch. I use about 2 tablespoons of cornstarch and give that a really good mix so it's thoroughly coated, and then transfer the coated tofu onto a parchment lined baking sheet. You do want to make sure you're using parchment just to make sure none of that tofu sticks to the pan and ruins the beautiful coating. This crispy tofu recipe will convert the biggest tofu haters, and it gets baked in the oven at 400 for about 30 minutes, tossing halfway. While the tofu and broccoli were in the oven, it was time to prep the cold ingredients. In this case, it was just edamame, avocado, and cucumber, and because I couldn't find Persian cucumbers in the store, I did de-seed the cucumber because I hate that central seeded part. And look at this perfect avocado. Gave that a quick chop, and then set that aside ready for plating. Now it's finally time to plate everything up. I add the rice to the bowl, followed by a little drizzle of soy sauce, plus all of the components that we prepped. And I do add some spicy mayo for the adult bowl, plus some furikake, and it is so incredible. All the recipe details are in the caption. Let me know what you think.